Okay guys, welcome back to Blakewrtv. As always, I'm in the kitchen cooking something delicious. And today guys, I have something great for you guys, something you want to see. I'm going to be cooking some red pea soup today with Jamaican cold food style of cooking. Okay, so over here we got our cold food, right? We got our cold food over here, and we have some beef bone from the shoulder blade as well in there, and we're gonna make some cold foot alongside with beef from the shoulder strap. Over here we got our season all put out. We're gonna make some cornmeal dumpling. We got our flour, we got our cornmeal, and we got our pepper. You know, we gotta cook with some hot pepper, so you gotta give it that flavor. And over here we got a variety of different pumpkin soup, and we have the cock soup. It's a different variety of different flavors. Y'all know what these are. Those things go in your soup to give you that nice cock soup flavor. And we're gonna go ahead and start our cold foot by pressurizing it. So we have a crock pot over here. We're gonna go ahead and put it in the crock pot first. We're gonna get it pressurized for probably about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Once it gets soft, we're gonna go ahead and take it out of the crock pot, and we're gonna put it into our soup pot. And we're gonna make in the soup in this other pot over here. This is the pot that we're gonna be putting in and finish up in there. So let's get started, guys, and take you on a journey of this delicious Jamaican cold foot style soup for everybody. American, Jamaican, wherever you are, you can enjoy delicious cold foot soup with red peas. And the way I'm gonna do it, follow me on this cooking journey, and I will show you all my recipe along the way. Kaboom. Okay guys, so the first thing we just need to go through, these are smoked cold foot, and you can see they are already cut up in small pieces. We can cut them a little bit more, but first we're gonna wash them, get them all clean, because you know we have to make sure everything is fresh in the kitchen as usual. Scrape it a little bit and put it in another pot just like this. Some of them are a little bit big, so we will go through and cut them up, give them in the right size. This is the beef, and then the beef bone. This is perfect for soup. You got the beef marrow inside the bone, that is good for you, and the nice cut beef. It's gonna go along with the cold foot perfectly. And remember, this is red pea soup using cold foot. Okay guys, now that our meat is washed and we catch the proper amount of water that we need, we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of salt. So, you know, if you don't put salt in the pot at this early stage, what happens is the meat will cook without salt. And when that happens is, no matter how much salt you want to put in the pot after you cook something without salt, the food will not absorb that sodium anymore. So it's very important that when you're cooking, you put the salt at the early process, early stage. That way it can absorb the sodium. Okay guys, we already put our salt in there. We're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of Scotch bonnet pepper in there. We're not gonna put the whole pepper in there because you have some people like spicy food. I like a little bit of spice, but I don't want the seed. You see the seed right here? This is the seed in the pepper right here. It's very hot. I see Mark Wayne's and I Trouble for Food. I've seen where he eating the old pepper in his mouth and eating this hot romaine and stuff. I can't do those stuff, and I don't like to have those hot spicy food. So a little bit of spice, but not too much. Now the pepper is in. The next thing we're going to be putting in the pot is our scallion, right? We're going to put some scallion in there, and the scallion just going to give it a little bit of flavor to it. Maybe that's good. I'll just go ahead and put the whole thing in there. That's scallion. It's gonna give it some nice flavor. And this is Spanish thyme. We're gonna put a little bit of Spanish thyme in there. It's good to tenderize the meat with a little bit of season to it. You don't want to tenderize the meat without nothing in the pot, because you want the meat to pick up the flavor. Like I said, when you cook meat, you have to make sure you put the season early on in the pot, so the meat can get all that flavor and texture absorbed into the meat. And this, we're gonna put a little bit of pimento in there. This is pimento bean right here. pimento bean, allspice pimento. We're gonna put a little bit in it just to give it a little flavor as well. Just a little bit of that. That should be good. I'm gonna be cooked down with it as well. And at this time, we'll give it a little stir. So we have our good pork. No, you guys heard that wrong. We don't have any pork in here. We have cow foot. I hope you guys comment in the comment section that we are not using pork. We are using cow foot, smoked cow foot, along with beef bone from the shoulder blade of the cow. And we are making red pea soup with cock soup. Good, nice, delicious food. Okay guys, so now we're gonna go ahead, guys. We wanna put this on about 45 minutes. 40 to 45 minutes. We're gonna let's bring it up. "45 minutes, and then we're gonna hit start. And there we go. It's cooking at this time. We're gonna leave it there for 45 minutes. You're gonna be sizzling, steaming down, and after that we're gonna come back and check it. We have some pumpkin yams and all the good stuff, some cornmeal dumplings we're gonna be throwing in there as well. But like I said, we're gonna cook the meat in the pressure cooker first, and then we're gonna transport it over to our soup pot where we're gonna put all our food and our other spice and stuff and cook it down nice. Some red peas cow foot soups, looking good, guys. You're gonna like the results. Stick around and keep watching. We got a lot of good things coming up. Okay guys, the meat has been tenderized and we remove them from the pressure cooker. Now we have them in the soup pot. This is what they look like. They has been cooking down very softly. See that right there? Everything is looking good in the soup pot. So since the meat is tenderized, we're gonna go ahead and put in the other stuff in there. First, we're gonna put in our red kidney beans to turn it into cow foot red kidney bean soup. So we need to put this in there. You can put the dry bean if you want to, or you can go ahead and put this one. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put the red kidney bean soup. Let's give it a stir. The flavor, the smell, smelling real nice. So now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna put in the pumpkin. This is the pumpkin right here, the yellow cut up right here. This is my pumpkin. This is my yam. This is a white yam, and this is potato. So first, I want to put my pumpkin to give it some pumpkin flavor. Put pumpkin in. Just like that. Then we're gonna put the yams in. This is a white yam. Put the white yam inside. And then we're gonna put the Irish potato. And this is another yam. We're gonna put this yam in there as well. Just like that. And then we're gonna give it a stir. This is what a cow foot, red beans, red kidney beans look like. Very delicious soup. That thing smells good. Okay guys, now we're gonna make some dumplings. And we start off with the flour. Put a little bit of flour in here. Maybe about like a pound of flour. Depends on how many dumplings you want to make. And some cornmeal. Add a little bit of cornmeal to the dumpling. I like my dumpling to have cornmeal in it. If you don't want to use the cornmeal, you don't have to, but it does make the dumpling taste real good. Just stir it up a little bit, just like that. And then put a little bit of salt, about this amount of salt in there, not too much salt. Just stir it. So I was like a half a tablespoonful of salt. So we have like a cup of water. I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in there and just stir it. And you want to stir it until it starts to get into like a ball. You don't want it to be too soft. So you just want to add a little bit more water in there and stir it. And the idea here is to get it into a ball. Just keep stirring it and squeeze it together. And once you get it all together, you can put your hands and finish to make the dough. But at this stage, you can just use a spoon or whatever you have to get it into a low ball or something like that, where you can get it all stick together. Put a little bit more water in there. Let's get it a little too dry. And this is how you make dumplings. That dough is make the dough. This is what it look like when you finish make your dumpling. You put a little bit of cornmeal on the board, just so you can get a little leverage and not being sticky. And then you just roll it in the palm of your hands, just like that. And you make a dumpling, just like that. This is a nice dumpling. Put it in the pot. Make another one, just like that. Put this one in the pot. So guys, you just make them and put them in the pot. There's no need to spread them out on the board because the pot is already being cooked. So you just want to make them and just put them straight in the pot. If you was gonna fry them, you could have them sitting around on the board, but since the pot is being cooked, it's good to just put them in the pot right away. There you go, making some quick dumplings. Okay guys, we've been cooking this red pea soup with cow foot for a while now, with pumpkin and all the good stuff in the pot. We got cornmeal dumpling, we got yams, we got sweet potatoes, we got a whole bunch of stuff in our soup pot. And this time we can consider it done. It's finished. We're gonna go ahead and turn off the fire right now. So we cut out the fire and we're gonna take a look to see what the soup looks like. Take a look at this, guys. That's what I'm talking about. That's nice soup. Delicious soup right here. This is what we were all cooking, and this is the final product. This thing look delicious, smelling delicious. We got the red kidney beans in there, we got the pumpkin in there, we got the cow foot in there, we got the beef shoulder strap in there, we got dumpling in there, we got a whole bunch of stuff in here. And yeah, the pepper is also in here. So this little thing right here, this is the Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm gonna go ahead and remove it because I don't want it burst inside the pot. That thing is red hot. We don't want to get that thing to burst. So we like to get it out just like that in one piece. So we're gonna go ahead and make a plate. We're gonna put in some meat in the plate. Let's try to find that cow foot. Fish it out somewhere around here. Delicious cow foot, where are you hiding? Get us some soup. We put some green bananas in there to give it flavor too. It's a piece of cold food coming up. Hey guys, this is just looking delicious. Okay, here's a dumpling. It's a dumpling right here. I'm gonna find the cold food. Where they hiding at? There's a lot of them I put in there. Come on, come on. Okay guys, we're fishing here. Trying to catch a cold foot. Trying to get a running cold foot. Where it is? I'm telling my cold foot is hidden somewhere in here. There we go. Here's another piece of cold foot, guys. We have some beef bone in here. Shoulder strap. But for some reason they hide and I can't find it. I'm gonna show you guys where they at. It's another piece of cold foot right here. Okay guys, get some soup on top of this. So this is what it looks like. That is the cold foot soup with red peas, pumpkins, all the good delicious herb and spice in there. This thing is smelling real good. And we're gonna go ahead and try it. We want to go ahead and try this, guy. You can see this is my delicious pumpkin cold foot soup. Delicious, guys. I'm telling you, this thing is smelling good. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh gosh, that thing is good. I can taste the pepper, the flavor, so delicious. Oh, gosh, that thing is really nice. This is a delicious home-cooked meal. This is what you need to be doing in the kitchen, guys, when you're at home. It's Corona time right now. We are spending a lot of time at home. We should be making healthy meal like this for our family. Cut out the drive-thru, cut out the Taco Bell, cut out the KFC, cut out all the fast food. Stay in the kitchen. Make your family a good, healthy meal, guys. They will reap the benefit in all this delicious nutrient that you put in this food. This is what a healthy, nice soups look like. Look at this cold food. Give it a try. Yeah, nice and soft and tasty. Little piece of my pumpkin. This is why some people travel for food. Some people travel around the world to taste different dishes. This is why. See, everybody can cook, but not everybody can really cook. You gotta taste that food. Get all that flavor, get all that herb and spice.